Okay, this is Lee Odin from TopRankBlog.com, and I'm at SES Chicago, and with me is Mohammed Saleem, who works for the Chicago Tribune and is a very well-known social media guy, I guess is how a lot of folks will characterize him. We were just talking about 2010, what marketers should be thinking about. What are some things that folks should really be focusing on? And you mentioned monitoring. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Absolutely. I think one of the things that most people have a handle on now is the platforms that they want to use and the kind of quantitative results that they want to get. And in most cases, it's unique visitors, page views, and link acquisition. The thing that a lot of people are not focusing on right now is monitoring qualitative metrics. And there are a lot of packages out there right now, depending on the scale of business, scale of your business, you can figure out which one is best suited for you. But I think qualitative is really where it's going to be in the future.
So do you think, in terms of analysis of social media, there's a lot of ROI, this and ROI that, and there's so many different applications for social media, right? I guess what do you think are some decisions making processes, or what advice could you give for companies that are trying to decide how best to measure different types of social media efforts?
Sure, that's a great question, because a lot of companies that go into social media that just dive right in without figuring out what business objectives are we trying to accomplish. So, is your goal to get the news out fastest? You're going to use something like Twitter. Is your goal to generate conversation? You're probably going to have a heavy presence on Facebook and talk to the people that are part of your fan page or your group. Or is your goal to drive large volumes of traffic and build link equity to rank higher on SERPs? You're probably going to use some social news sites like Dig, Reddit, and so on. So really, you need to start with how are we going to reach our business objectives, figure out what is it that you want to do, then research the platforms that are best going to let you do that, and then decide how much time and effort you want to dedicate to each of these platforms, versus just saying, oh, what's the social media site du jour, and then just going headfirst into it, not really knowing how this is going to help us, just thinking, oh, everyone's on it, so we need to be on it.
So actually have a plan.
Exactly. And you'd be surprised. Read some of the research out there. Most of Fortune 500 companies are making two mistakes. One, they don't figure out what their business objectives are before they jump into social media. And two, once they go in, most of them are not measuring ROI.
Excellent, excellent. So where can folks find more about your wisdom, about you, on the line?
I don't write much on my blog. I mostly guest contribute on other large industry publications.
Right.
But if you go to my site, mohammedsaleem.com, I link off to all the articles that I'm contributing everywhere.
Great, thanks a lot.
Thank you.